Alright, welcome to another JT Gatoring. So, I thought I would do something a little bit different. Normally I stick to John boats and mud motors, but this time I want to incorporate a little bit of fishing because I know everybody likes to fish. And especially for this one. It's a rod and reel combo for under $100. Well, it's just at $100. So I'll go ahead and show you what that is. Alright, so for our rod and reel, we have a Calico Jack 7-foot 6-inch rod. 7.6 seems to be that perfect medium. 8 foot is too long. You hit it on all the ceilings, you hit it on your truck, you hit it on everything. 8 foot just seems to be too long for me. So 7.6 is that happy medium. 7 foot, a little short, and I just don't like the feeling of it. So 7.6 does me perfect. Again, Calico Jack made by Hurricane. Now this is a medium action rod, and of course it's a spinning reel rod, not a casting. Medium action, so it's not a heavy action, not a light action, a medium, right in the middle. Normally I like a medium heavy. They do make the medium heavy, but it was $5 or $10 more, so I just stuck with a medium. Now, one thing that Hurricane makes two different types of rods. They make the Calico Jack, and then they make the Redbone. I think Redbone split off, but normally Redbone was the more expensive rod, and it had a rubber butt on the bottom, but this one still has a hard cork on the bottom, so it's still good. Handle length on it, pretty solid, feels great in the hands, and it's very light. I love it. This is my first Calico Jack. I have 3 or 4 other Redbones made by Hurricane, and they've lasted me close to 10 years and they're still going strong. So perfect rods by Hurricane, absolutely love it. No problems with the eyes, the reel seats are good. Overall, great rod. So even if I had a more expensive reel, I would still be using this rod, or if you really wanted to, you could step up to the Redbone, but there's really no need to. Alright, so for the reel for this combo, this reel was pretty cheap, a little hesitant about it, but the first one that they did had pretty good reviews, so I thought I'd get the updated version of it. This is the Piscifun? I don't know, but you know that one, and it's the Viper 2. So the Viper 1 had pretty good reviews on YouTube, and they weren't bad. First look at it, it looks sort of cheap, but I mean the drag sounds good. I mean it's a cheap reel. I'm used to $150, $200 reels, and we'll just have to go out on the water and see how this performs. The gearing ratio on this is a 6.2 to 1, which I really enjoy. I normally don't go anything lower than that. Now this is a 3000, so it is in the middle. It's not too light, but it's not too heavy. I would use this for redfish, snook, trout, small sharks you can use it for, bass fishing, right perfect in between. I even use my 3000 to treble hook a alligator, and that's my casting rod to get alligators. So 3000 will definitely do you good. Now the other reel that I would recommend if you have the money it's still a 3000, but the drag is less on that than this. This has more drag than my more expensive reel. So this seems like it'd do pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and test it out. Now one thing that I did want to try is hook and line tilapia, because tilapia down here at least are absolutely monstrous, and it'd really put this medium rod with this 3000. This is 30-pound test. It would be a blast catching those tilapia. So we'll go ahead and give that a try. The only thing I don't like, and even my new reel has it, is these styrofoam handles. I grew up fishing Quantums, and they have a real nice handle on them. They don't have a foam handle like that, but all around looks pretty good. We'll see how long it lasts. And I fish goofy. I fish with my right hand with my right reel, and the only thing that drives me crazy is that there's a little knock in between here But if you're fishing and you notice that, then it's not a good day of fishing. So go ahead, get out on the water and give it a test. Another thing to save your rods too is these socks for your rods. I have an Amazon store where you can find all of this stuff. You just click the link below and it'll drag you to my store. You also see some other cool products and images on there that you may or may not like. But anything you click on there and purchase, or if you use the Amazon link down below, helps JT Gatoring out. If you click on that and then do your shopping and purchase stuff, get a small kickback for that, which helps supports the channel. So if you want to help support JT Gatoring, use those links below. Another great thing about this rod is the hook saver. So as you see right there, it's not like a you don't bury the hook in it. It just goes around the loop of the hook. So if you have like a weedless worm, then you just hook it like that. So that way you don't have to unhook your weedless worm to hook it onto here. You can just put it through the loop of the hook, which is another great feature that I love. But yeah, cheap $100 rod and reel setup. See how it lasts, see how good. I know the rod is great. The only questionable part is the reel, so we'll have to see that. For the next setup, if you want to bump your price up a little bit for $200, then I can go ahead and show you that setup. But until then, we'll see how this $100 setup goes. Stay tuned for more product reviews and how this setup goes. And we'll see you on the next video on JT Gatoring.